it's never too late. If you're 8 years old or you're 80 years old, it's never too late to go buy yourself a Lego set and like build things, right? Or even in your own mind or even in your own life to build things piece by piece.
Hey, Pharrell.
Hey, how you doing, man? You know what'd be cool is if we told my story with Lego pieces.
Seriously?
Yes.
Lego.
Just be open.
Yeah, that's exactly how it went. I never really like talking about myself, and I don't really like, these days anyways. My agent at the time was just telling me about how many people were doing documentaries and how he felt like my story would be interesting. And then finally he was like, look, I understand why you wouldn't do it. You can literally do whatever you want to do. And I'm like, hold on, whatever I want to do? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, well, cool, let me think about that. Then I took it seriously because it was like, okay, they have no idea I'm gonna go left, which is where I feel like I belong. And so I took a minute and then when it dawned on me, I was like, oh, I want to tell my story through the platform of Legos. Telling it through the guise of a Lego world allows everyone to feel like it's possible to not only tell their story, but to also ideate and be creative. And it's never too late to build things piece by piece. It's kind of like how it works. And that's the point. That's the point in the film, that's the point in my story, that's the point in the song. It's all one thing. It's like we're all building our lives here. We're co-creators with the creator, right? So it's like just reminding people of that and using the Lego world as a platform to tell that story and to communicate that to people. It took 5 years to make. It wasn't just the animation that took the time. It was like all the interviews, just like the thought that went into it, because this has never happened before. This is unprecedented. It's never happened before. I didn't feel vulnerable. It just felt like what I'm supposed to do, whether I want to be in front of the camera or not. And that's the other thing that I really loved, is that I personally did not have to be in front of the camera, but my feelings and my reflections and my observations and, at times my opinions, whatever I got to opine whatever way I wanted to, that brought about a level of comfort where I wouldn't usually be comfortable, because I don't like being in front all the time. In fact, I like being a producer and being in the back, being a writer and being in the back, It's always an evolution to the process. And if it's not, you're no longer learning. So you have to remain curious, and you have to, listen to different genres and music of what's out there in the world, old and new. Just be open. And that's, to me, I think, is the key. I think my levels of gratitude and my processes of just how to invest in myself, how to invest in my health, invest in my mind, my body, my soul, and my spirit. Making those investments, taking the time to block out the distractions, to just purely invest time and space, being open, being curious. I hope it lights a fire in every human being that's able to see and feel it.